In this video I'm going to show you how to find the value of different digits in a number. So I've started off with this table here, which is just going to help me in a minute when I look at these questions, but you should be familiar with this sort of table. This is the sort of table where you can write down 358 like that in the column, so you know that the 3 stands for hundreds, the 5 stands for tens, and the 8 is the number of units. So let's have a look at the sort of question that you want to be able to answer. It comes up quite commonly at Foundation GCSE. Here's question A. It says, what's the value of the digit 7 in the number 83,704? And really what they're asking is, what does that 7 stand for? Does it stand for 7 units, or 7 tens, or what? Well, the way to do this is to put your number into a grid like this, starting from the right hand side with the 4. So the 4 represents units, then a 0, then a 7. Ignore the comma when you're using this sort of table, then just put the 3 and the 8 there. So here is my number represented in the hundreds, tens, units sort of system. And now all I want to do is find out where was the digit 7 in my number. Where is that? Here it is. It's in the hundreds column. So acceptable answers for this sort of question are hundreds. They will allow you just to write down which column it's in, hundreds. Or you could write down 700, saying specifically that it is, that 7 is worth 700s. And you could, I suppose, write it in words. So any of those answers would be acceptable. Let's try the next one. What's the value of the digit 9 in the number 194,206? So let's write it in there, 194,206, and they want to know about the 9. What's the 9 worth? Well, to get that one, let's look up at the column here. This is the 10,000s column. So again, you could write 10,000s. You could write the fact that because there's 9 in that column, it's 90,000. Or you could write it in words, 90,000. It really is down to you. And if we look at the last one, just one more example, I'll write it in the grid up here, 856,193, and they want to know the value of the 8. It's in the hundred thousands column, so you could write hundred thousands. You could write it out in digits as 800,000, or you could write it in words, 800,000.